Hey guys, it's Brittany Odo from According to Brittany, your favorite social media manager. And today we're going to be talking about how to schedule content using social media schedulers. So, if you aren't familiar with a social media scheduler, it's basically a tool that you can use to plan out your content ahead of time and have it post the content for you on social media without you having to do it yourself. Um, Social media scheduling tools are really great for entrepreneurs who want to be consistent online, who want to create really good content but don't always have the time. This is a really great time saver. It gives you the opportunity to batch out your content and schedule it for later so you can continue to be consistent and plan out really good content in less time. So I use social media schedulers a lot for my clients, for myself, because like I said, they do save time and they allow me to schedule out content instead of having to post every day on my phone manually. That is a thing in the past. So if you're someone who struggles with being consistent or wants to write better content and actually be able to sit and think about it instead of waking up that morning and saying, what do I post today? Then this video is for you. So we're going to go through two of my favorite tools. The first one is Hootsuite. The second one is Later. Both great scheduling tools. And I'm going to show you exactly how to schedule a post and give you a little demo. So thank you so much for being here. And after this intro, we'll go ahead and get into those demonstrations. Right, let's get started with scheduling on Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a really great tool. It's the tool that I use mainly for myself and my clients. And this is what it looks like when you head to Hootsuite. Basically, things are sorted by streams, is what they call them. So each one of these boards here is a stream. So I have 4 streams up right now. One is my scheduled post for According to Brittany. The second is my scheduled post for Facebook, and then I have my timeline and post for both of those platforms here, so I can scroll through and see what I posted. And to add different streams, you go here and you can click on whichever apps or social media networks that you have connected, and you just click on whichever ones that you want. You'll see these ones for Facebook here. So that's how you kind of determine what you see here on your screen. So now that you kind of have got your stream set up and you're ready to take the next step of scheduling content, what you're going to do is you're going to click here on this button that looks like a little pen writing on a paper. You click there, and this is where you'll pull up the creator where you're able to publish things. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick which platform you're posting to, and I'm going to pick Instagram. And this is where you can add text, and this is where you can add images. Cool thing about Hootsuite is that they have this really cool media library feature, and you can actually search for different images, and you can use some of their free images available here. So if I wanted to search for an image of a desk, I can just search for it, and it'll show me all the images that they have for desks, and I can find ones that I like. And these all come from Pixabay, and they are able to use for free, which is really great because who doesn't need photos? Obviously, they're all stock images, but that's a really cool feature if you are running low on photos or need some help with that. But for me, what I would do is I schedule my content out, I batch it out. So to kind of show you what that looks like, I'll pull up my Airtable. And my Airtable, which looks like this, has my content calendar. And so I'll see here's my image and my content hashtags and all that good stuff. And so I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to see that this is the image I want to use. And so when I go back to Hootsuite, I'm going to open up the selector where I can select my photos. I'm going to go to professional images, and I'm just going to find that photo. Here it is. And I'm going to upload it. Let's close the media library. And a cool thing, Hootsuite will show you exactly what your image will look like on Instagram, so that's good. And it'll tell you if there's anything wrong with your image or if it, falls out of the, Instagram can be finicky with that kind of stuff. So then I'll just paste my caption in here. I'm going to go back to Airtable and also copy the hashtags that I want to use for this post. And then I just review it here. I can see exactly what it'll look like on Instagram. And then once I'm done with that, I will schedule it for the day and time that I put on my Airtable calendar. So I put September 21st as the date, and so I will schedule this post for September 21st at 8 a.m. Done. So now that I've scheduled it here, you do have two options. If you connect your Instagram to your Facebook account, you're able to post automatically and it won't send you a notification. For posting, for any other platforms, it'll post automatically, but for Instagram, you have to have your Facebook account linked to your Instagram account, and then it will give you the option. But you also have the option to have it send a notification to your phone. So you'll download the Hootsuite app, and it'll send you a notification to your phone at the time that it's going to post, and then you can post it manually, or you can post it directly, which is what I'm going to do now that I have it scheduled, and I'm going to click schedule. And once I do that, it will appear right here. And now my post is ready to go. It will go up on Instagram the day and time, and this is exactly what will pop up, and I won't have to do anything, and then it's already set and ready to go. So that's a really, really cool way to use these social media schedulers. They're really helpful for that kind of thing. Love Hootsuite. They have lots of different features, but I just wanted to show you today how to schedule a post. So let's also go over Later. Later is another social media scheduler. I like this tool as well, and I often recommend it to my clients who don't really want to use Hootsuite and want to use something different. I can see that Hootsuite can sometimes be it could take you some time to get used to the platform, and I think Later is a little more user friendly. So Later is also really great for Instagram. They share a lot of really good resources about Instagram. So if you go to Later and you go to their blog, they have lots of really good information. But aside from that, their tool is great. One thing I like about the tool, this is what it will look like when you go to your calendar. One thing I like is that it has this different kind of media library feature. So you'll see here all these images. So these are images that you can just upload into Later, and these images can be used anytime. You can just pull from this little library here. So if you have clients who need to have a lot of photos, or if you have a lot of photos and you want to put them all in one place, you can put them here in Later. So it's a really cool feature. And so I'm actually going to add some pictures because we're going to be scheduling today. So if I go back to my content calendar, on Airtable, I'll see that I have a couple of graphics that I'm using for the next couple posts. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open Later, and I'm going to go to my account, and I'm going to go to graphics, and I'm going to pull up those couple of different graphics that I want to use. So there's one and there's the other one, and I'll go ahead and open those. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one was a video, that's why. Okay, there we go. There we go. So there's the way that you would go ahead and schedule something is, so you'll look here, you have this calendar view, and you can see things from a couple different views, which I really like with Later. You can look at things through your monthly view. You can look at things through the weekly view, or you can look at them if you're on Instagram, the preview, which will show you what your images will look like on your Instagram feed. So that's really good if you're someone who does a consistent, cohesive feed. So for now, we're going to look at the monthly view and all these little pop-ups. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my Airtable calendar, and what I'll do is I'm going to copy the content that I have here. And I'm going to see that this is the image, and the date is the 23rd of September. So I will go and pull this image, and then I'm going to drag it to the 23rd calendar here. And then this will pop up and it'll say, you know, here's the post where I can do things. And I'm going to just plop in my little post here. Another cool thing about Later that I really like is that you can save captions. And so if you go here, you'll see I have some captions saved. These are older captions. I don't really use these anymore. Actually, hashtags. I use it for hashtags. So you can save captions, but it's really just save text. And so I saved hashtags here. So these are hashtags that I used to use. But anyways, I could just pull them up like that, and it'll just populate that on any post. And you can save, whatever kind of captions that you want. And that just saves time, which is always a good thing. Who doesn't want to save time? So if we'll scroll down here, we'll see you get the calendar again. And I have the 23rd. I'm going to change the date to the 8th. Or to 8 a.m. to the time. And you have the same thing where you can send a notification or do the auto post. I'm going to do an auto post. You just have to make sure that your Instagram is linked to your Facebook. It won't do that for Facebook or any other account, but with Instagram, it will ask you to link those accounts. And then, and then my hashtags. So I do want to use the hashtags that I do have. So I'll go back to my Airtable, copy those, and paste it in there. And there's my hashtags, there's my caption, there's my photo, and then I just save it. And then it'll show up on the calendar as there's my post that's going to go up automatically. It'll show up on the weekly calendar as well. If I scroll over to the 23rd, you'll see it there. And it'll show the preview as well. So you'll see here, oh, that's what it'll look like. So that's how you schedule a post with Later. Super simple. And it is a really good tool for that. Okay, so that is how you schedule with my two favorite tools, Hootsuite and Later. Both great if you're looking to schedule your content. I hope that you found this helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe this video and to my channel so you can see more content like this, because I have lots more content like this planned for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!